Hi, we are Team Absolutely Fabulous, and we tackled Challenge 4. This challenge, the brief was to use PowerApps to help planners track and in-progress tasks. Initially, we realised we needed to input dummy task owners as the data had been anonymised. We then went in and added blockers for late tasks along with a comment. We looked at the data and we realized it was too big to import to PowerApps in full, so we used a sample of the data. We then looked at user stories and wireframing.
So in terms of the user stories, we wanted to make sure that the app would provide tangible benefits moving forwards. So some of these fed into our future development ideas. So things like planners being able to see the main blocker for tasks being delivered on time in order to mitigate that. And then from an operative side of things, being able to, as a user, see what their current tasks were with a 2, 4, 8 week outlook, depending on sort of the size of the project.
Here is an example of the wireframing we produced. So this would be, on the left, we've got the welcome page that everyone would see. We then looked at the different access that people might have. So the admin page example is what it would look like on the right. If you don't have admin access, this is what the landing page would look like on the left, and then activity page on the right. And then going into the input page.
Okay, so before you've seen some of the wireframes, so here is what we came up with. It's a 2-minute video, but quickly what it is, it sees my name is there, so that's basically based on your Active Directory, so it'll be different for each user, so making sure that only authenticated people are in. Then you can see the list of projects here, and you can search for the projects with either the name or number. And once you click into that, it'll allow you to edit projects if required. And also after this is the ability to add new projects and allocate them to people. Currently, this is with Excel, but we would be looking to have the two-way link input and output data with SQL. So we'll carry on to the next slide now.
Yeah, in this video, we'll see a report and analysis being created on Power BI to be synced later to Power Apps as a future development. We have 2 pages, one page for the status and another for look aheads. For the status, we're being classified, as you see in the top, by data, dates, and location and ownership. You will see plan percentage complete against each location and activity. You will see the chart for plan percentage complete. Also, you will see the blockers, the common one which are impacting the plan percentage complete, and the status of activity and the performance of it. You will see indication about the critical activities also as we see it now. The second page showing the forecast can be 3 weeks, 3 months. You have the ability to change the window, and you will see the related remaining activity under each ownership, as you can see.
So what are the benefits of this? Well, we wanted something that was quick, efficient, and can be used on the go, that's accessible by everyone on a project, with a view of it being live, so it can be continuously tracked.
In terms of future development, we think we've only scratched the surface of what this would be able to do. So at the moment, we focused on tracking the blockers, but you could also look at tracking the tasks that have been delivered early, and if there's a pattern, which would help planners. And then in terms of an actual operative, being able to see the RAG status of their tasks. So amber for things that have already passed their due date, and then red for ones that have exceeded the total float, which is the tolerable days past the due date.
So regarding the first question, the app doesn't currently pull in granular information. We're pulling some minimal stuff from the schedule just because we're working with an Excel spreadsheet. So when we expand to SQL, so we have more processing power, then we will be able to pull more information in and also write that back as well. And the second question also ties into the SQL issue. As it's a spreadsheet, that's an extract, but if we could link to the P6 table live, then we can get changes whenever they happen in that table. They'll be reflected in the app.